Previously on Tim Plays a Game.
Sakura. Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. All I felt was cold death. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
Dang, narrow it down, Hina. So the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way to in or out until we broke it, the window. There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locker room murder. I love these. I love locker room murders.
Then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
All too often.
See you soon.
Bye. Monokuma made his announcement. Everyone began to meet up one after another. And then, of course, the ultimate martial artist! A locker room murder mystery! Those are the freaking emoticons. What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive!
yes indeed!
For example, you ate at a picnic and you find a dead body! XD! This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes indeed!
For example, do you have 100 friends? Ploop.
What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. Oh. I'll see you all down there. Oh jeez, he's gone crazy. What the hell was that? Exactly. I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I think I'm acting suspicious. Hey, wait a minute. I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Well, your split personality is a murderer, so I guess that makes you an accomplice, I guess? A harboring a fugitive? I don't know.
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt. One of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. I don't think someone killed her. I don't feel, it doesn't feel like it. I mean, the room was basically locked with a chair. And there was no one else in there, so unless they poisoned her before, and then, I don't know. Sakura had to be the one to lock the room. That had to happen. And then, I guess, I feel like she might have poisoned herself, but hard to say. And yet someone killed her. We know Hiro was there, and we know Toko was there. Because they lied. And that person is here. The person is one of us. Okay, we'll just have to put it all together during the trial. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. Climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clucking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, pleasant ding sound. Door opened once again. This is how elevators work, apparently. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. We'll bring in more people tomorrow. They just like shovel in like 20 new people. New friends. You say it like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly drink of water. Deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial! Trial, all rise!
Let's begin with a basic
Give
explanation
my
of the
voice a
class
breakthrough during
trial.
this.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Obviously, we all
then
die.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Yay!
Now then,
Wait, that's bad.
where to begin?
We already know who did it.
We know whom it
Whoa!
did.
Deja vu?
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Alright, so we just gotta process eliminations.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
It seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Let's get into it! Spin the wheel! Microphone.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have
Okay, that's
to
what
say
I'm gonna hit.
Because you all had you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't
Make any sense?
That's the only reason you have her accused?
There we go, okay.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the habit of using that slow down thing.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina, but there's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Again, we're going in circles. Literally in circles. There is a giant circle here.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not one of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
That might be true.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw
That's
her.
clearly not true.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that candy wrapper proves it. He actually went to see her.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
He can't lie.
Ever since we got into the warehouse,
That's the thing, he's
I
so
totally
bad at lying,
monopolized
it makes
that
me hard to
entire
believe
box
that
of
he
candy.
could be a murderer.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Darn my sweet tooth.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
Yeah, right?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime
We were
before
all there,
that.
bro. The hero said he can't be right. The Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it!
Sakura got the candy, I guess?
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, you straight up lied.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Right?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Okay, well, right now let's let's talk about your suspiciousness.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you...
I'm talking about her shining message.
You mean dying message, you freaking idiot.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Yeah, how would you know about that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on.
Yeah, right?
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
You never went close to the magazine.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, and it was
I got it!
on the magazine shelf, right?
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense?
Right.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Nothing you say makes perfect sense. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Alright, we're spinning again. Spinning, spinning. Stop the room from spinning. I guess, okay.
I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Here we go. Last one. I can do it this time.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Yes.
No, it's wrong!
Shut up. Shut up, Hiro. My turn to talk.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Dang it.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
After I wrote it, dang it.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
The Vienna sausage? You mean dying mess? Oh my god.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah.
He's just trying to confuse us.
And he's doing a good job.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No, you can agree.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this
I'm
is
saying
me
if she
talking,
wrote a
so
dying
you
message,
know
why
it's
put it back
true.
in the magazine rack? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Alright, we're doing this.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
There we go, okay.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
You got knocked down!
really unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
She wrote that Vienna sausage.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you got caught.
Who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
It's like, come on, I had nothing to do with it. You got blood on your fingers.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I
Yeah.
figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh, snap! That was the fastest trial we've ever had.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Yeah,
I
right?
got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Pretty adamant that Byakuya was pretty adamant that he wasn't there, so I kind of feel
When
like
I
it might
got
have been him.
there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet here as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said.
And that's all she said. After that, we just
stood
stood around in
awkward
awkward silence.
Suddenly, I heard her
Suddenly,
mutter
I heard
something.
her mutter something. This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Really?
So of course I freaked out, and then
Dang!
I saw
You
my
actually
only
went for it.
chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, you're about to get your wish here in a few minutes.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Jeez.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Yeah, you didn't really explain everything. How'd you lock the room?
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. You're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Okay, but we don't know how he locked the room.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro didn't make sense? Why? What he would have to do after writing the message doesn't make any sense. Why he removed Sakura's finger? Why he picked Toko? Why the magazine was hidden? That is interesting.
I got it!
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the
doesn't
magazine was
explain-
hidden, does it? Huh?
By the time the body
By
was
the time-
discovered, the magazine had been
That's what I
picked
keep
up
saying.
and put on the shelf.
They're speaking their lines.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
That's like the best way to get that to show to like be like believe. I don't know. Listen to you. Like, listen to what you're saying as the honest truth is to admit to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Come on now.
I got it!
That's not even a real question. It had to be Toko.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Stop diverting attention.
Hiro just admitted it.
Why'd you hide the magazine?
That's right. I killed her.
No, you attacked her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Said the murderer.
Hiro, tell us
Said
what
the
happened
career
one
murderer.
more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you...
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of this case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Dang it! And I have to prove that. Alright. We're not done yet. Jeez, we got more bullets. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, dang it, wrong
After the
one.
first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious?
Hiro really is the killer!
Rounds.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf
nearby, and I hit Ogre
from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
These words are moving around a lot more.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Oh, right, the 2 head wounds.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Someone else trying to attack her.
2
Someone trying to
wounds
finish the job.
means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
How do you know that?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chest piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now,
Well,
just
found one
note that
chest
there were
piece.
4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Placement.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Got pawn, rook, knight, bishop, queen, king. Correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be that it's the object of the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding a chess piece. Here we go again. Hangman's Gambit, alright. Ooh, okay. Alright, time to solve the puzzle. Yinny. There we go.
Now I
Solve the
understand.
puzzle. Chess piece. Alright.
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of them.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that
Missing
matter?
the queen bottle.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn.
Where's the queen chess piece?
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yes.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no.
That's not what I meant.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the
I
missing
love
bottle must have
the
been in.
contrast in their demeanor.
Maybe then you'll
Kyoko's like
understand.
calm. Toko's ready to lose her shit. Wait, and the bottle that was missing. It was broken. It was
I got it!
excited, what?
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Yeah, we found broken glass. We found more than one bottle of broken glass.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
If it wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that, Kyoka and I figured it out before. Yeah, it was the thing with the weight of the scale. This.
I got it!
Take
Earlier,
that!
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason
Yeah, that was heavier.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Ah, beans.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To hide the fact that they attacked her with the bottle a second time.
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There's no doubt the second missing Monokuma bottle was involved in this case. Must have been used by Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Dang.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
She's kind of right about that.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, you're so honest up Up until 5 seconds ago.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Toko was in the locker.
And you just now decided to share that with
Right?
us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to
The
hide.
locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you
Also,
all
why
getting
is there a
up on
locker in
me?
the rec room? Doesn't
You're
make
all
any sense.
nothing but vermin.
It's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there, and I'm fine.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Dang, alright.
That's enough!
Oh, dang it, we gotta go through it again.
That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you.
Alright, here we go.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Yeah.
You got knocked down! You got knocked down!
Nice. Alright.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, alright.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
She admitted that she was inside the locker.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
Talk.
I did kill her.
Dang, okay, there we go. I mean, she's admitted to attacking her the second time.
Straight up again?
Straight up again, yeah.
Wait, what do
Come on,
you mean
Byaku, you're on a roll.
hiding?
Get her a bit more stuff.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
Yes. Speak for master.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Did you know?
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
That's what's awkward about all this?
So after
That's
he
where you
left,
draw the line on
I
awkward?
jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
Right.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Can no one fake a murder scene?
Forget all that.
Or cover
Why
up
did
a
you
murder?
attack Sakura?
Jeez.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh crap! She was
there
still alive.
Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw
Dang.
that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Who? Oh, right, the genocide person.
Guess it's back!
Yay! Toko with a personality.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
What? I guess that makes sense.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
Yeah, the career murderer is terrible. Let's make a note. Let's add that to the truth bullets section.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all
How'd you get her
over,
tongue to do
you
that?
collected
Nah.
the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Yeah, we're so happy for you. You talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the boat.
No! Stop doing that. Thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Right. It doesn't say how she locked the room.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack.
It doesn't mention anything about the protein drink.
But that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? It's not over yet, the game.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
Good job.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there.
In front of the shelf.
No, it's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
It has to be it. The evidence that proves the attack was in front of the magazine shelf. Yeah, the blood stain in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
That's true.
Then what's the deal?
I guess that means Sakura was still alive?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
Yeah, basically Sakura sat back down in the chair.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room.
Right, yeah, no, we don't know
still
how
has yet to be
the room
explained.
got locked.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, we saw
I got it!
Yeah, the locker was open.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Outside the room.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
I'm starting to think it's not Byakuya either, because he keeps, letting things go here. Like he's trying to get deeper into this case. And if it was him, I don't think he would be doing this. I don't think he would be trying to let this case continue. He'd be trying to pin it on either Hiro or Toko.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means
So
Ogre
Lincoln's
didn't
getting
die
narrowed
from the
down
shot
here.
to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yeah, the poison. So, come on. Okay, here we go.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of any.
No, it's wrong.
Stop saying words. My turn to talk.
According to the Monokuma file,
Vomited
Sakura
blood from
had
poison.
vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth.
It doesn't make sense.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Yeah, that's right.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Oh, crap. Sakura was poisoned. And we're going to get into that more next time, guys. So that is going to wrap things up for tonight's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to TimPlaysAGame. Stay tuned for more Danganronpa. Until next time, this is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off. And have a good night, guys.